Alright. Got a bit of rain. Heading back now. Get that kettle on. Bit damp. Can't really do anything until the Amazon man's been. Horrible out here. There's a squirrel. The grey squirrel. Not to be confused with the red English squirrel. Quite easy to get back in bed, but obviously I've got a delivery, so I would imagine it's going to be delivered with the Amazon man. He comes sort of now and then sort of in the evening. I believe that my new drone's going to get here early because it was dispatched near on as soon as I purchased it. £42 VAT I had to pay on it. Crazy, isn't it? You're paying enough for a drone anyway. You've got to pay VAT at 20%. It's actually brightening up there. The dodgy driver. In fact, there's a bit of blue sky out there. Look, I don't want to jinx myself, but you watch, I'll charge my new drone up and it'll rain all night. Looking forward to taking the new drone out. The range on it's just unbelievable. Just not pleased with the VAT I had to pay on top of it. About 42, 43 quid. Which is a lot of money really, isn't it, for VAT? Shelling out enough money anyway on the drone. And now you've got to pay VAT. Hello there. Anyway, there's a bit more blue sky up there now. Yeah. Brand new drone. But that's it, no more drones. Obviously I started off with a couple of drones, got used to it, and now I'm getting a mad one. Jacob, hello mate, how you doing? What are you up to today then? Anything good? Me, I'm going to put the kettle on when I get in a minute. I'm going to roll myself a nice large one and then relax, wait for the Amazon man. Hopefully he's coming this morning. Yeah, it's not too bad out here. The temperature's not too bad. It's just all this rain. Then again, I think we're supposed to be getting some snow. I've seen a few maps. What's that giggity? Dogging? Yeah, mate, with your missus. Your missus invited me. Shout out to everyone out there. It's a bit rude, isn't it? That's a bit rude. Where did you learn your manners? Anyway, now on my road. Friday, eh? Funky Friday. Might just stay in. Might just stay in. Charge the drone. When it turns up. I'll tell you what has turned up, which I thought would be coming with a drone. Obviously, I've ordered 2 new lights, strobe lights for my drone. I'm not too sure where the lights are on the DJI drones, but we'll have a look when it gets here. I bought the Fly More pack, so I've got 2 batteries, so that gives me an hour's worth of flight time. But what I'll do, I'll end up probably buying another couple of batteries, but certainly not going to be this week. The amount I paid on VAT, 42 quid, that could have bought a new battery. I think that's at 20% of the overall price that you pay. But it's still a bit of a rip-off, isn't it? When you're paying hundreds anyway, then they whop on the VAT. VAT, eh? Pay enough tax, don't we? On everything. Yeah, I was quite, I don't normally notice the VAT. It was only last night I was thinking, poor, my drone's cost me that. Why is that costing that? And I sort of looked at it a bit better. Right, let's get the heating on and we'll get the coffee on. Black cat in my garden. Specials t-shirt on. Alright, let's get this jacket off. Some dodgy stuff. Gonna have a nice spliff. Friday spliff o'clock. In fact, I might hang my coat over here. Still got the records out. We're still doing what we were doing in the early hours. Some more records there. Hang on. Carnival Cruise to Spain. I'm with you. Out auditing by the sounds of it. Right. What we need is my cup, my beat mug. Loads of messages being withheld back there. They must be rude. Right. Now 3 sugars. Oh. Got some of these little all-in-one coffees. Just add sugar. $5. I spent too many dollars. I've got no dollars. I've got pounds and pence. Oh yeah. Should have had this before I left, really. Anyway. Yeah. Fish and chips, yeah. Very nice, with lots of salt on it. Cod and chips. Spuds, yeah. I quite like potatoes, mashed potato. It's nice, with lots of butter and pepper. Anyway, cheers. What we'll do in here, we'll open my little package. I think it's the drone lights. Oh. I thought I'd finish off the Baileys last night, so it's probably why I'm feeling a bit rough. Who's dead? Apologise whoever's died there. Death will come to all of us. Nobody is immortal unless you're the Highlander. Anybody seen that film, Highlander? With Sean Connery. Right. Anyway. What's in the box? What's in the Amazon box? Boom. But I hope I've got. Oh, I hope I've got 2 in here. What we got in here is, yeah, 2 strobe lights for my new drone. I'll show you what you get. You get a USB cable. You get loads of like Velcros, so you can stick your light to the drone. You get one of these little bags, and inside you got this. Let's see if there's any charge in there. Yep, they're normally pretty good, and that's what I have on my drone to be legal. In fact, that's what I've got to do as well. I've got to write out my license number thing. That needs charging. And we've got this one. expensive hobby, flying a drone. I'll show you this in a minute, close up. Show you what it looks like. As you can see, it's quite an intricate bit of kit. It's a proper aviation strobe. USB that end. I'll seizure warning. Yeah, I do apologise. Anybody that's suffering from epilepsy, maybe. Yeah, brilliant little light. Very bright for what they are. You've got all different settings. But to be legal in England, we have to have it on the green light. So I thought I'd be, as I'm getting my new DJI drone, I thought I'd get two. All we need now is the drone. Need the drone to arrive. Then we've got to charge the drone. Then we've got to wait for a break in the rain. Anyway, I'm going to plug these in. And all you do, just get your USB cable. That's now charging. Anyway, I'll be back later, everybody. I'm going to drink my coffee. Yeah, try and wake up a bit, I think. In fact, let's roll this spliff. It's time for a spliff. Happy Trump Day, Donald. Mr. Donald Trump. Anyway, I'll be back later.